Hi guys, it's Our Lady of Vibes Tarot. I've been trying to record this forever, but everyone's doing lawn blowing in this neighborhood, so sorry for the noise. I'm here with a vibe for you today. It is, I don't know about you, but the full moon, it's called a worm moon, there's a blood moon, there's an eclipse. It was a huge deal yesterday, well, today also as well, because we're still having full moon energy. So let's do a full moon reading, okay? I made this candle on the full moon. I was using that energy to do, my own work. So I didn't have a tarot reading for you guys, but here's one. And we're going to do, anyway, it's the moon's influence, okay? So let's do this. It's for the season. What's this moon trying to tell you, okay? So let's do this. Our Lady of Vibes Tarot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You could be, if you're on TikTok, please follow me. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's pull these cards for you. All right. I'll be making candles soon, and these candles work, so that's why I'm always weirded out by selling them. So I'm like, buy at your own caution. So anyway, I'll be making them soon and selling them. I've just got to get that together first. All right, so let's do this. The moon's influence. How does the moon energy? How's the moon's energy? Like your intuition, subconscious, or your hidden truths. You know what I mean? Even like divine energy helping you. How's it gonna manifest in your life this year? Okay. Bam. The lovers. Okay, who's coming together? Who's gonna find the love of their life this year? This is crazy. I love that energy. Okay, who's gonna have a multiple lovers? Who knows? Who's gonna love themselves this year? This is what the moon is influencing. So it's also like, if it's intuition, subconscious, and hidden truths as well, it's more about like, maybe you're gonna find love in yourself, but I feel like this is two people coming together. Maybe you start realizing, I might be in love with someone. So that's what's the influence. So let's see a past pattern. So the old patterns or habits are being illuminated by the moon's light. Okay, so what are being illuminated? Like past patterns, we don't really want this, right? Or let's just see what's going on. What it might be just coming up with this moon, like it's howling at you. All right, Seven of Swords. Ooh, that's a past pattern that's illuminating. So when I said, oh, someone might be like, am I in love? Like, well, this is something maybe you usually walk away from, perhaps. So let's say a past pattern that's being illuminated, Seven of Swords, you might just be like used to, when you leave someone or you leave something, you leave it behind without saying, or you leave it behind before you leave it behind without saying something about it. Like you kind of sneakily move off. You're like, oh, I gotta take what I gotta take with my, I get what I gotta get, and maybe I can get a little bit more out of it than the other person. I feel like there's gonna be a leaving behind, maybe like the way you, it's like a past illuminations. It's like the past patterns are try not to leave people on read, yo. Like try not to just be leaving everybody behind, maybe running away from commitment as well. Like that's what I'm thinking as well. Lover's card. This is the thing maybe you don't run away from, okay? And you shouldn't, perhaps, maybe don't run away from love that would be coming to you, or sneakily moving away from love. Maybe, yeah, I think that's a past pattern. Maybe it's the way you even treated love, the way you treated a person, even, or your relationships, yourself, even by moving away sneakily, by not being straightforward, even. Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, maybe yeah, it's like before I see a problem, I'm gonna move away from it. But I think that that's something you want to let go of. Okay, you should let go of. So that's a past pattern. So what's a present challenge? This is a present. What challenges or uncertainties you are facing, and how can you navigate them with your intuition? Okay. The world. Okay, so I'm gonna read this way, but whatever, Okay, so this is also that, okay, so a present challenge is, okay, so you know what, if it's a challenge, the world upside down. The world upside down. Let me pull another card on this, because that can be anything. This broad. It's very broad. So let's just say as well, with these present challenges, it's like when something comes through, it's like maybe things are changing. Maybe something has changed for you. Things are changing fast, perhaps. Or at some point there was a past pattern that you walked away from something, and there is a the challenge is that things have changed because you walked away from something. So I'm feeling like maybe when this lovers comes through for you, you don't have to walk away and change your world and throw it all upside down. Sometimes people do that and they just like, I'm starting over again. No, you're really just running away sometimes. Okay, so that's the present challenge as well. That's one thing. So let's see. Yeah, okay. This is a Two of Pentacles. So it's overcommitment, disorganization, inability to commit. That's what I was talking about. Struggling to juggle. So there's an inability to commit to something. I don't know if that was an old relationship or this relationship coming back. Maybe someone comes back and is like, yo, we really should be together, okay? All of these colors in this person that walks away, it's like it comes together. And someone's like, how can we heal and get over these things? Even, it's like a healing. It could be inner, but it also could be just like with someone. So perhaps you're even walking away from someone to get to a new lover. But I feel like don't do things sneakily with the next person. Like you have to let go of those habits, okay? Definitely Miss Strong on those candles. That's nice. All right, I'm sorry. I had to. I've been noticing the candles and the flame in them and reading the wax. So anywho. So yeah. So the world, so like what I'm trying to say is also like there's a commitment issues where maybe what you need to do really is make a choice. Don't be so indecisive and whatnot, I think you weigh a lot of options. This lover is not someone you're supposed to do that with. So this is the present challenge of like overcommitment to something else, like overcommitment to like yourself, even disorganization, this inability to commit. So it's weird. It's like the world is like, maybe you don't want to commit. And there was something changing about that. So I don't know. The present is saying you're a little disorganized all over the place. Maybe you walked off too quickly for something. But anywho, this lover this is the moon's influence. Okay, that's what's going to happen in your year. So this loving energy is going to happen. So maybe all these patterns and you let go of them. Okay, you realize it's not bringing anything to you. It's a struggle to juggle people. It's a struggle to juggle your emotions. And if you're always moving on, let's say I'm also getting like moving on to different apartments a lot, perhaps, like even if you have to leave somebody's apartment, it's a struggle to like do that, like secretly leaving anything. Okay, so that's that one. So let's see the future possibilities for you. I'm gonna pick from another deck. Future possibilities for anyone who is, as far as this moon energy, okay? Hi, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and follow wherever you are. All right. There's only one me, boo. Here we go. So now this is the future possibilities, babe. Here we go. Future possibilities. Like, and I'm going to explain that. What new paths or opportunities are emerging from, like, the shadows and how you can embrace them. Okay? So things that are just happening to merge with this light. The moon is, like, saying, hey, what's happening here for you? And these are possibilities that you may not have known. Here. Oh, look at that. You may not have known. It came this way. So this is a Page of Wands, but I flipped it. You see that? So it's this way. Page of Wands is like, let's say you can be on this new journey and work on yourself as well. Okay? You can work on a new possibility as well as something coming through that you can be stable with. It's just like, I can maybe be able to work on this. It's not a sword. It's not something like emotional. It's more like spiritual, stable. It's more your work. This is something you can work on, something new. So I think the future possibilities is like if something new comes in, and this is if it's pertaining to lovers or work even, just something you could be stable with. But I think this has a Two of Pentacles. Also, let's say you use work to get out of, you use work as an excuse too as well. But anyway, this won't be an excuse. There'll be things like the future possibilities of things that you would really like to work on and begin. Okay, so things do change. This fear kind of goes away almost. It's almost like a fear. It just kind of goes away in ways where you're like, I'm going to stand up and do what I got to do. And that's either for me or for this person. And sometimes walking away from other people that love you or just like other situations, it's like, it's better for you. And walking towards something that, saying I'm not going to do the same repeated cycle that I'm consistently in. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to stand on my own and do what I got to do. It's like, even if you're thinking about celibacy for a bit and someone comes through, because I'm feeling like the land is dry, baby. Your land is dry. You're focusing on yourself almost, and like this innocence of this like little red ribbon in your hair, tying it up. I don't know what you're doing, but like in general, it's like the future things like being by yourself for a bit and working on yourself, and then all of a sudden kind of like maybe within this new journey you don't mind working on this new lovers things, this new things with yourself, like spiritually. I keep saying yourself, but it's like maybe there's an inner love too that you got to work on when you just don't walk away from everything that doesn't, like, oh, this doesn't serve me, or maybe this is like you can't walk away and keep turning your life upside down even in places. You have to find an inner love. But I feel like things are going to come together for you, as far as it might be the catalyst of like this relationship could be a catalyst that makes you focus more on stability. Okay, so also let's pull a card on that to clarify the future possibilities, the opportunities, and how can you embrace them? How can they embrace this opportunity? All right. This is, damn, how can you embrace this opportunity? It's being aware even of like, okay, but this is a 10 of Cups, right? And it's in reverse. Well, maybe let's say letting go of certain things that maybe there was family trouble, disconnection. It says misaligned values, broken or struggling relationship, unhappy home, separation, disharmony. I think you got to break away from these things. See, this is a relationship issue. This is all coming up. It could be a family thing you maybe you're growing up from. I feel like if you let go of these things, this disconnection, in this relationship, start something new, or just within yourself almost, like it's like disharmony sometimes, like if you recognize it too, that's within yourself, that it may have been a family issue, that's why you're not loving the way you should be loved, or just should be loving, or just like receiving what you should be receiving, or that even running away is an issue. I feel like that you just start realizing that. I think that's an opportunity to understand what you need to work on. Okay. And to understand that maybe there's a relationship that you could be working on. That's the effort that you could be putting into your future, with this opportunity that comes through, is something that you would like to work on. And also within this relationship or whatever happens, I feel like it heals a lot of things. Okay. You pour out these cups, you pour out to your soul to other people and yourself almost, just to get some of these things out. All right, so here's some inner guidance. What wisdom or insights are you receiving from your intuition, and how you can trust your inner voice? Okay, you got to be able to trust yourself too. All right, so here we go. I'm pulling from this. Bam. Workmanship. Ooh, there you go. You got an 8 of Pentacles. All right, so you got to workmanship. You got to master your craft, focus on dedication, hard work, skill development, talent, high standards, commitment, and expertise. So you got to focus on the commitment to what you're working on. And this is like, see, this is all work type of things. Like, don't run away. This is not stability. You got to focus on stability within yourself. If there's something you are working on, focus on it. Focusing on, just having higher standards for who you're around as well. And higher standards for how you treat people. So that's also a good thing. You have to master yourself, okay? And you have talents somewhere along. Someone is very talented here as well. I don't know if you're spiritually talented. Maybe your intuition kind of throws you off a bit, because you like if you got good intuition, and maybe even you read tarot, you read cards, you're into that. But if you have good intuition, your emotions can throw you off and how you read things. So focus on yourself if you're reading cards or learning about anybody else. Learn about yourself, okay? And yeah, you got to also practice on dedication, how you commit to people so you can receive these things. But you're also going to be able to, something's going to come through, and you're going to be able to do so. It's like a person comes through, you're going to be able to work on this and focus on yourself and be in commitment and be in expertise now in relationships and in love. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. Let me pull the card, overall energy card. Not overall energy, like an advice card from Ma Kali. All right. See overall advice for people. Hi, how are you guys? Hope this moon is doing well to you. Like my candle, I made it. Here we go. So overall advice from Ma. Here we go. Bam. Kalaratri. A process of profound and enduring. You about to change, baby. Something's about to happen to you to make you change in a very good way. Anyway, and the process of profound and enduring transformation is leading you toward a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. There's past things you have to work on within yourself. Stop running away from them. There's an inner love. There's a pattern that doesn't, it's a pattern of non-commitment to yourself or to others, or just being in those types of relationships maybe, but that should stop. So, Persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but you will emerge renewed and released. You are blessed to experience a new life within this lifetime. Let's see how she... Oh, the moon above her head. This is a real sign. Okay, guys, you're gonna... there's a blessings coming. There's that you don't even know. Look at the darkness. It comes out of nowhere. There's blessings, and the spiritual blessings come to you. And I feel like it's an inner knowing. You're just like, oh man, the inner change happened. And I think that's being protected as well. And whatever you're working on, I feel like if there's any fear of the past, know that you are protected in the care of Ma, protected in care of your intuition. Just make sure that you get things, just let go of the fear. Everything's going to work out for you, and these patterns are going to stop. There you go. You're going to find a lover, the love of your life. This is going to be great. Your intuition is really helping you. So stick with it, guys. Happy moon, whatever it is to you. Stay blessed. Our Lady of Vibes Tarot.